Saudi Arabia, the 13th largest country in the world, with a population of around 40 million, presents a unique population pattern. 80% of its people reside within two distinct colored lines on the map: a blue line along the Red Sea coast and a yellow line extending from the Persian Gulf through the country's center and also touching the Red Sea. The vast majority of the land within these lines, and virtually all the land outside them, was sparsely populated until recent decades. This video explores the reasons behind this unusual distribution. Saudi Arabia's geography plays a crucial role. The country is immense, comparable in size to all of Europe. However, its harsh terrain has historically limited settlement. Vast deserts, like the Al Nafud and the Rub al Khali, the empty quarter, dominate the landscape. The empty quarter, known for its extreme temperatures, reaching 55 degrees Celsius in summer and dropping to -7 degrees Celsius in winter, and violent sandstorms, posed a formidable barrier to travel and settlement. Until 1931, when a British explorer crossed it, this desert remained largely impenetrable. Even today, infrastructure projects like highways are relatively recent, highlighting the challenges posed by the terrain. Another significant factor is the lack of permanent rivers. Saudi Arabia, along with several other Middle Eastern countries, has no major river system. Rainfall is scarce, further limiting habitable areas. While the western coastal regions of Saudi Arabia and Yemen have relatively higher populations compared to other Gulf states, this is partly due to slightly more rainfall. The Yemen civil war also impacted population distribution, with many Yemenis migrating to Saudi Arabia. Historically, major Saudi Arabian cities like Mecca, Medina, Jeddah, Riyadh, and Dammam developed outside the high population circles. Mecca and Medina's significance stems from their historical and religious importance, serving as crucial trade hubs for centuries. Jeddah's proximity to these holy cities further enhanced its economic prominence. Taif, nestled in the mountains, offered a cooler climate and served as a summer retreat. The flat, arid land stretching eastward from Taif towards the Gulf explains the historical emptiness of that region. Until the early 20th century, Saudi Arabia's population was only around 2.5 million, concentrated mainly along the Red Sea coast. However, several key events triggered a dramatic shift. In 1932, the Al Saud family consolidated control and designated Riyadh as the capital. This decision was driven by the need for a capital accessible to international diplomats, something Mecca and Medina couldn't fulfill due to restrictions on non-Muslim access. The discovery of vast oil reserves near Riyadh in 1938 transformed Saudi Arabia's fortunes. The oil industry fueled rapid economic growth and led to the development of new cities, particularly along the eastern coast. Dammam, once a small settlement, grew into a major metropolitan area. By the 1970s, Saudi Arabia had become a major oil producer, and its population had exploded. The influx of wealth allowed the government to establish a generous welfare state, providing numerous benefits to its citizens. To support this rapid growth, Saudi Arabia recruited millions of foreign workers, primarily from South Asia and other Arab nations, to work in construction, transportation, and service industries. This influx of labor further contributed to the population boom and the development of cities like Riyadh and Dammam. Today, around 85% of Saudi Arabia's population lives in cities. This rapid urbanization and population growth, however, created new challenges. Water scarcity became a critical issue. With limited rainfall, Saudi Arabia began investing heavily in groundwater extraction and desalination plants. While these solutions have provided temporary relief, they are not sustainable. Over-extraction has depleted groundwater reserves, and desalination is an energy-intensive process, heavily reliant on oil revenue. Now Saudi Arabia faces a critical juncture. With dwindling water resources and the global shift towards renewable energy, the country is seeking to diversify its economy and reduce its dependence on oil. The government is investing in various sectors and exploring alternative energy sources. The story of Saudi Arabia's population pattern highlights the complex interplay of geography, history, economics, and politics. It also serves as a reminder that visionary leadership can transform even the most challenging environments, but sustainable solutions are crucial for long-term prosperity.